Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new social study lesson. Please get our place in the workbook ready and let's start. We are in chapter 2 and we're going to start with lesson 2, page 64. As you know, in this chapter, we're talking about maps. We learn how map can help you to find places. We also know that the title of the map help you to know that what's this map about. We learn about neighborhood, and we know that the map sometimes shows streets, buildings, numbers, and also help you to find places. We learn about the map keys, that it has symbols, which is pictures, represent places. We learn about the cardinal and compass rose, and we learn about directions that north and represented, or N stand for north, and the letter S stand for south, and east, the letter E stand for east, and west, W stand for west. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about different kind of maps. So what can we learn from different kinds of maps? That means we're going to learn about different maps, and each map will show us something. So as we know, maps teach us many different things about places. So when you look at the map, you can say there's mountain in this place, there's rivers, there is what kind, also the weather. You can find out what's the weather in this area. So we know that what kind of fruits or vegetables you can get. If there is port, if there is river, lakes, all this. So let's start. Political map. Political maps. Political maps show borders of states. They also show borders of countries. Borders are the lines around the state or country. They show where one place ends and another begins. A political map also shows bodies of water. It shows the state's capital cities. The capital city has state government offices. This political map shows some of the states in the United States. Some states share border with Mexico. Some states share border with Canada. So as we look at this part of the map of the United States, I can see the lines. So that's when it shows me one state end and another state begins or start. It shows also water, so I know what kind of ocean and where. It shows also a board of other places, like what different countries like Canada from this, from up there north, and Mexico from the west. It also, the map shows the capital where the government offices are. So look at that title. What do you think you will learn about? So I can tell that this map shows me borders, like how many states I can look, how when the states end, when this new states start. All right. Circle the map key. So we know the map key that shows places on maps, so it shows capital city. Underline clues that tell you what a political map shows. Shows borders of states and borders a line around this state or the country. And what a capital city is? Capital city where the government offices are. All right, so this is the political map, and it shows the capital city of the state. All right, if we look here, we look for different states. We look for borders between state to state, and we look also, we can see lakes, we can see oceans. All right, let's go for next page. Key details. We know that key details means you giving more information about the topic, which is the main idea. So as we see here, if we look at our chart, we see the type of map, political map, and what this map do. We know this political map shows the blank between states and countries. It's highlighted for us over here, borders. So a political map shows the borders between states and countries. So we need to write this down. Borders between state and countries. All right. Let's see next page, page 69. So what we have here, we have a chart and we have the type of map and the key details or information about this map. So we have physical map, that's another map that we're going to learn about. We have product map, and then we have weather map. So let's see the questions when we read the story or we need the information, we know what we're looking for. What's a physical map? A physical map shows different types of something and something. A product map shows where things are, blank, or, and then the weather map, a weather map can use blank to show what the weather is like. So we know that we learn about one map, it's political map, and we know that political map shows the borders between states and countries. All right, so let's read and get answer for this question. All right. What can we learn from different kinds of maps? That's the title of our lesson, and we know that's what we're going to learn. We learn about the first one, we have the physical map. Now let's see what we have. Our country. This is a political map of the United States. It shows the 50 states and their borders. It also shows the borders between countries. So that's the first one, political map. It shows the borders between the states and borders between different country or ocean or continents, whatever next to us. One border is between the United States and Canada. That's up there. Another border is between the United States and Mexico. Washington, D.C. is the capital city of the United States. The country's government's offices are in the capital. All right. So this is the states of Hawaii and Alaska are shown near the big map. And this is the map key. And these are the labels of the states. And that's the political map that shows borders between states and between other countries. All right. So as we see now, with the borders, I can know the state names and know the borders between the state and the countries that around, and I saw also the capital city. Also, I know that Alaska and Hawaii doesn't show in this map. All right, so that was the first map we learned or we talked about. It's political map. All right, let's see what's the next one. Physical maps. A physical map shows different types of land. It shows mountains, deserts, valleys. A physical map also shows bodies of water. It can show ocean, lakes, and rivers. So as we see, this is a physical map, shows the western part of the United States. It shows oceans, it shows mountain, as you see, and it shows also lakes. All right, so this is the map key, like we learned. With the map key, explain what each symbol stands for. So now I know that that red line, that's the coast. The blue line, this is rivers. These are mountains. And these are mountains up there. And I see these are valleys. And then I see this is desert. All right. All right, let's see here. So this is information. We have waterfalls in Hawaii. We have the Great Salt Lake in Utah. We have the Hoover Dam that holds back water on Colorado River. And then we see here the Death Valley in Southern California. It's one of the hottest places in the world. And this is the Rocky Mountains, are more than 3,000 miles alone. So this is 3,000 miles long. So this is a physical map. So if I say, what does the physical map show? The physical map shows different types of land. So we can see mountain, deserts, valleys. We see rivers, lakes, ocean, because it shows also body water. All right, let's get next page. So now we learn about two maps. We learn about political maps that show borders between states and between countries. And we learn about physical map that shows different types of lands, so mountain, deserts, valleys, also bodies of water like river, lakes, oceans. Third type, or the third kind of maps that we learn about, will be product maps. Remember the question we have, and we said that we need to find answer for these questions. So we know that product map was one of them, and physical map. So pay attention to the information. All right, product maps. Product maps show things that are made or grown in a place. This product map shows part of the United States. Symbols on the map shows some of the products made or grown in each state. People use products they make or grow. They also sell the products to other people. They send products to other places. Some farmers in these states grow fruits and vegetables. Others raise cows to make milk and cheese. Fish are caught in the Atlantic Ocean. Maple syrup is made from tree sap. So this is the product maps. These shows that where things are grown and made. So things that grow in certain place or made, and we saw fruits and vegetables or things are made. So if we look at the map key, we see cranberries. So this stands for cranberries. So we know that over here. And then we have maple syrup. So you look at the symbol or picture. So it's here. We have it in Vermont. We have it in New Hampshire, New York. Also, we have fishing industry. So that's over here in Maine, and so on. So this is a map key that show pictures and for places that it's grown or made in different states. So this is, we call it product maps. All right. So now we learn about product maps. Product maps show things that are made or grown in a place. We learn about the physical map that shows different types of land like mountain, desert, valleys, and bodies of water like lakes, river, ocean. And we learn about political map that's show the borders between the states and the borders between different countries. So what we have next? The weather maps. All right. So what do we have in that weather map? A weather map shows what it will be like outside. This weather map shows one part of the country. The symbols tell what the weather will be like in those states. Some places will be warm and dry. Other places will get more rain. Some places will be cooler. So if we look at the map key and we look at the weather, we have symbols, we have picture, we have the sun, that stands for sunshine. So whenever you see a sun, like in Florida, for example, that's meaning the sunny part. If you see the cloud and the sun coming behind, like here in Georgia or Mississippi, that's mean partially cloudy. And then if we see clouds and rain, that means it's rainy part, or that would be rain in this state or this part. So weather maps show what the weather will be like in different areas. So if I go back here to stop and check, what does a product map show and what does a weather map show? I know that the product map shows things that are made or grown in a place. And then I know that weather maps shows that what will be the weather like outside, how cool, how much rain this place will get. All right, so now let's go to our activity and answer this question. We have the chart says type of map, and we have information or detail about this question or this map. So what do we have? We have the first map, which is physical map. So what's the physical map? Key details about the map. So physical map shows different types of land and water. Land, water. Remember when we say it shows what's the rivers, the oceans, the landform like mountains, desert. Okay, product map. A product map shows where things are grown or made. Grown or made. All right. And then what's the weather map? Weather map can use blank to show what the weather is like. So we know that it shows symbols or pictures to let us understand and know that this part of the state is sunshine, or we get more rain or clouds. So we can write here, let's use symbols or pictures. All right. So that's a physical map. Physical map shows different types of land and water. So we know mountain, lakes, rivers, desert. Product map show what things are grown or made in this area. And then the weather map can use symbols or picture to show what's the weather look like, or it's gonna predict the weather for us. All right. Let's go for the next activity. All right, page 70. So what we have here, draw a map of your state, add the state name and capital, use symbols and map key to show water and land. What other details can you add? So you can easily Google this, try to find where which state you're living in, and see if you have a river, or if you have lake, if you're by ocean, if there is a mountains, and also if there's deserts or whatever you have, you can show. You use your map key, so it's like picture symbols that this is stand for, this picture stand for mountain, or this one stand for valley, this one stand for trees, forest, and so on, what's places in your state or whatever you like to show. All right, let's go for page 71. All right, connect to that. So we're gonna have information and we're gonna look for the type of map. So I have a few information here that help me to know which map I'm talking about. So the information is find out where apples are grown, find out if it will rain where you live, find out the capital city of your state, find out where a lake is located. So this is the information, and this is the maps that will help me to get this information. So what type of map we have? We have weather map, we have physical map, product map, and political map. So what we need to do, we need to draw a line from the information to the right map, that this map will help me to get this information. All right. So let's see what we have here. Find out where apples are grown. So is it the weather map, physical map, or product map? I know product map help you to find things are made or grown. So that will be product map. Very good. Let's go for the second information we have. Find out if it will rain where you live. So am I looking at the political map, physical map, or weather map to show me what the weather will look like? It's going to be, of course, weather map. So that was easy. All right. We have more information. Yes. Find out the capital city of your state. I know this is political map that show borders between states, countries, and the capital of the state. So that's political map. And then last information we have, find out where a lake is located. That's easy. That's physical map. Help you to find where the lake, mountain, river, forest, desert location. All right. So that was it for today's lesson. We learn about different maps. We learn about weather map that help to let you know what the weather outside will be and which part that it have of the country going to have rain or cloud. Product maps show things that are made or grown in different places. And then we learn about physical maps that show you different type of lands, such as mountain, desert, valleys, rivers, bodies of water, also like river, lakes. And we learn about political map that show the borders between the states and borders between other countries. All right, first graders, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you.